All right, Angels. We are back for another Dokkan Battle video. We got an interesting little thing here. So, there's a little, like, kind of like, I don't know how to describe this, like, broken pop-up, around the friend point banner, right? So if we head back quickly, there is, like, I think it's in here in the replies. I saw Dr. Pitch responded with what it was, but, yeah, it's like the little thing you could click. I think it's this right here, which then kind of leads you to a broken page. And right here with Proton, maybe a friend point summon update or request announcement. What is that? 104,392, which is this, but it's not available, right? So, um, we have two potentials here for this. Now, remember, they did tease GDC is going to be powered up from last year, and in my opinion, last year's GDC is the best celebration in Dokkan history. So that puts us on track, at least I think, where I do think we could see this being the best celebration in Dokkan history, right? Dropping a new friend LR would be massive. The last time we got a new friend point LR was leading into the 2018 worldwide download celebration, which was the Goku and Frieza, the transforming Goku and Frieza. I remember, I think I was grinding the medals for Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. They were the last friend point LR. I was grinding the medals for them, and I was watching, it was like Gamescom footage of Resident Evil 2 Remake before that came out. Like, what? Think about how long ago, like a million years ago, right? 1,000 years ago. We have an entire Resident Evil Remake series now. 2, 3, 4. Code Veronica's coming up since we've gotten a new Friend Summon LR. So, to me, remember, I think a major, this is true, by the way, major problem with the 11th anniversary, too. Okay, so yeah, the entire 11th anniversary is on this screen, Jesus. Because, can we even fit the entire 10th anniversary on one? So let me see. So it's, 10th anniversary is 7 characters. So, yeah, I guess you can fit the entire 10th anniversary on one. Because it would start, I mean, technically, though, this is an EX part, which goes until then. But then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's still 4 empty spots. But regardless, there's still a huge difference, I think, between the amount of characters that were released with the 11th anniversary and the 10th anniversary, right? So the entirety of the anniversary, it goes from Super Saiyan Goku up to Int UI. This is the entirety of the anniversary. Do you guys see what we did not get? No free to play LR, which does seem very silly to me. Now, most of the time, the free to play LRs have sucked bowls. And at the very least, we did get 4 new free to play units. And then they gave a Dokkan Awakening to this Goku right here. So it was kind of like 5 new free to play units, which, sure, that's something. But it does feel like, new free to play LR would be good too. So I think GDC right here, right? Us potentially going into the celebration with a friend point LR could be pretty sick. Now, there is another possibility, though. I just want to just throw this out right here. I was thinking it, and luckily enough, someone did reply to it as well. Could just be the premium friend summon, right? Where you could do, man, how's an easy way I could look up this? Maybe just like 11th anniversary. I made a typo in there, didn't I? I did, but it should still work. How can the friend system be improved? Oh, well, I've got good news for me. 2025, it was fixed. Oh, how hilarious, man. Good times, dude. Good times. Holy shit, man. Damn, blast from the past. Okay, that typo did mess it up. They made the friend system worse. Okay, hold on. Wait, oh, I'm actually a Muppet. I typed in friend system. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Yeah, here we go, right here. Perfect. All right. So what this is, right, is where you could do a bajillion points, and then it just gives you these ridiculous summons where you can get a million Kais and statues, right? The problem is it takes so, like, I have so many friend points because, for years of having like a, crazy rainbowed LRs and stuff like that, um, as my friend lead. So people are always picking my units. I just have, what's going on here? Yeah, there you go. But I just have infinite friend points. So I actually have never been able to use them all. There was one of these for 10th anniversary, one of these for 11th anniversary. At 10th anniversary, I was so busy I could never even have done a summon here. I probably could have found some time during the 11th anniversary, but I never got around to it. Once they drop a summon skip, that would be exquisite for this, right? But this might be what this little like thing could be. It could just be that there will be a GDC premium friend summon, is what we might be walking into. Which, even that by itself is still solid. But I would much prefer a new friend LR, considering last one was 8 years ago. So, I saw this and it's like, oh yeah, this makes a lot of sense. So a couple of months ago, June 29th right here, 2 characters were being adjusted. Lude, and it's because he got his new free-to-play LR, who's very good, and Great Ape Kid Gohan, which is not an obtainable character right now, right? So for them to do so, what it was for years they had him named incorrectly. Now, people immediately I bet you if we look through it, people will bring up Fusion Zamasu. How long until someone brings up Fusion Zamasu? But it's not the same type of thing where they go, oh, but they can't change Fusion Zamasu. Yeah, because like they don't think it's like they're just calling it Fusion Zamasu. For Gohan, it's like they have a like description of Gohan where it's kind of like pre-time chamber training or pre-Android Saga, where they call him Kid, and then Youth is kind of like the Android Cell Saga version of Gohan, right? The one that fights Cell and fights the androids and stuff, right? So they had it listed as Kid Gohan Youth, but it's actually the Kid version. So they correctly adjusted it to where now it's Kid Gohan Kid is what it's, or Kid Gohan Great Ape is what it's called. We could see this guy. He's in the Dragon Ball story event right there, this stage, and this is, see, now it is correct, Kid Gohan Giant Ape. But again, we've never gotten this character as like an obtainable unit. So it would make a ton of sense. This, by the way, too, when we see this right here, it does mean like we're about to get that character. Like when I say we're about to, I would say within like a 2-year window. The one that I remember vividly, clearly, is in September of 2022, they updated Ribrianne's assets. And then in October of 2023, LR Ribrianne, Rosie, and Kakuta came out. So it's like they updated Ribrianne's assets 13 months ahead of time in preparation for the LR Ribrianne, Rosie, and Kakuta that was coming at the end of the next year, right? So, the clock for like when this Kid Gohan shows up, I mean, he might be like the June Dokkan Fest TUR in 2027, and they're just doing it now. That's possible. Eventually, again, I'd say give it like a 2-year, well, 2 years a long time, but like give it like a 2-year window from here, and I guarantee we will have a Great Ape Kid Gohan, but could just be right here. Right, Great Ape Kid Gohan as friend summon LR, I think would work fine. Right, I think that would be perfect, and especially because I'm kind of sitting here thinking, Namek Saga. I'm thinking Namek Saga, Android Cell Saga into Boo Saga. That's what I'm thinking GDC could be. A 3-part masterclass celebration, the best we've ever seen in history. So with that being the case, I think it would be very good if, they did get a little Saiyan Saga in there somehow. Imagine we get LR Great Ape Kid Gohan as part of the countdown, and it's, because remember, he closes the Saiyan Saga. He's the one that deals kind of like the finishing blow to Vegeta when he falls on top of him, right? Vegeta cuts his tail off, and then Gohan just falls on top of him and crushes him, and then Vegeta's done from that. Like he's used up the last of his ki at that point. In terms of thinking of other options, I actually came to a bit of a roadblock when I was trying to think, like, okay, who are some other potentials for a free-to-play LR? I feel like there's actually, like, so many options. I don't think that they would do something, like, super hype, but I remember, I think this was the end of 2019 going into 2020. It was there was a fake, like someone had just made it up, of like, oh, Dr. Zero and 19 are going to be a new friend summon LR. And I remember I did not cover that because I thought it was fake and it ended up being fake. But like that's not the worst idea. That could be good, right? To potentially buff up Android a little bit more. Remember, I do think Perfect Cell, both Namek, everyone is focused on Namek Goku, who got a Dokkan Fest LR in 2021. But I mean, what about Perfect Cell, who last got a Dokkan Fest? He got a Dokkan Fest LR the last time they released a Perfect Cell. That was in 2019. That was 2 years before Namek Goku. And I know I'm gonna just type this in. People will go, oh, "We just got a cell," and they're talking about STR Perfect Form cell. No, that's the start of the fight. Again, the comparison I would make would be like if they released a Kaioken Goku on Namek, and then I go, well, why you want Super Saiyan Goku? They released a Kaioken Goku. It's pretty, I mean, it's not one-to-one the same thing, but it's close enough, right? The version we need a new version of is Perfect Cell, the one with the the electricity like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan after Goku's death. This guy has not had, I mean, he had 3 TURs within the first year of the game, right? In the Int one, the Tech one, and the STR one. The STR one still needs a Super EZA, by the way, so probably GDC. And then they did the transforming cell right here. We need a new version of Perfect Cell, like badly. Like he does need that. So I think doing like 19 and 20, like some type of like Android friend summon LR could be good, right? Another option I pulled up, I mean, they love doing their Trunks and Goten units. Maybe we could have like a Trunks and a Goten who could be kind of like a friend summon LR. I could see it, but Trunks and Goten are also a character that low key could definitely slide into kind of like a Carnival LR slot or something like that. Keep in mind that Goten and Trunks fusing it like like kind of like the ones they do in Buu Saga, that's not part of anything, right? Like they haven't done Goten and Trunks fusing in good animations yet, right? Think about the Int Gotenks. He just starts out as he is, so they still need to do that, like a Trunks and Goten, that fuse into Gotenks, because I'm Carnival Gotenks. He doesn't have an intro. Carnival Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. I know one of Iron Kane's favorite characters. Yeah, he doesn't have an intro. So, like maybe like them fusing into Gotenks, like either as an intro or something like that. Again, that feels like maybe like a Carnival LR. But I do think that they can maybe do like a Trunks and a Goten as like friend summon LR here. And then last idea I had. So think about Namek Frieza. We have gotten full power Frieza, who has good animations. There's the third form Frieza ban unit, who's solid. We have a free to play second form Frieza. Frieza, all these iconic transformations he takes on Namek, none of them have animations. Like, that's actually true. Like, we don't have any of, like, in good animations of him transforming into second form, third form, into final form, or into full power. None of those transformation animations are in the game, which is crazy. And it's like, I mean, they're not going to do, 5 Frieza LR, like, summonable Frieza characters. So it's like Frieza has so many forms and transformations and shit. I feel like they easily could do, like, friend summon LR, second form Frieza. His intro could be him transforming from first form into second form. They could do first form Frieza, super EZA, and then, a banner unit or like of something like that could help him. And wabam. I mean, we already have Metal Cooler and the coolers and shit. Like Frieza will have like, 15 options or something. Like it's just like if they do drop like Namek and a lot of stuff, I think they are. There's so many things we'll be able to look at. Like, damn, they really like had that on a silver platter for us. Like, I think so, because it just feels like it'd be very easy to just give a bunch of Frieza, like friend summon LR, super easy for the first form LR Frieza, who's like way behind schedule, because the Tech Super Saiyan Goku, I mean, he's super easy 2 years ago now. The Prime Battle LR Goku, it's 2 years ago. That guy's super easy, right? So I'm actually just quickly curious. Well, I mean, I guess I could just, it'll be faster to type it in here than pull up my own video. Let's take a look. It was like the like July of 2024 or October of 2024 or something, right? Yeah, it looks like October 15th, 2024. Yeah. So we're definitely ready for that. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully it is a new friend summon LR and not just, you know, the premium friend summon, but we'll see what they do. Let me know what you angels think, and I'll catch you guys next time.